So there are a lot of different ways you can think about pricing. The majority of businesses go for something called cost plus. So plus pricing is looking at how much it costs you to make your product, or how much it costs you to produce your service, and then adding a percentage on top of that and say, okay, that's my profit margin. The problem with that is that if your cost of production goes up, you then have to pass that on to your customers to maintain your profit margin, or your profit margin reduces. So this section of the course goes into different pricing methods in more depth and helps you understand how you might manage your pricing in order to maintain a higher profit margin. Ultimately, what you want to get to is something called value pricing. So value pricing is effectively charging your customer or your client according to the value that you bring to them. So if I run a marketing agency, for example, and I say I'm going to charge someone to run Facebook ads, let's say, I could say, all right, if I do X amount of work, I want to make a profit margin of 30%, I'm going to charge $100 an hour. I'm stuck at that $100 an hour rate. So if I do 10 hours work, the most I'm going to be able to charge is at $1,000. But if the value I'm bringing to that company by creating those Facebook ads, if I'm making an additional $50,000 of sales for them, then I know that there's a high value to what I'm offering that they can't do themselves. And so I'm going to price my time or my product accordingly. So I'm going to charge them $20,000 for the work or $10,000 for the work, because I know that I'm bringing them in such a huge amount more. And that's called value pricing, and that's kind of where you want to get to, really. And that goes back to that value proposition that we spoke about before, and really bringing as much value to your customer as you possibly can.